Surprise, motherfucker!
Yes, sir. Officially back at it. Boog Nights coming at you. Night number 2 for this particular display. Doing a variant. Like I always say, you should, if you get a set that you really like, then go ahead and shoot a variant on it. Switch up the characters a little bit. That's what I did here. I had this planned out from the beginning to get Wolverine in here. This is the Mafex Wolverine and the Figma Gerlokovich soldiers from from Metal Gear Solid. So yeah, I got them saving one of their comrades here, shooting Wolverine up in the back. A couple cutouts here. This is actually the same cutout twice, but I just colored the one down by his thigh on the back of his leg a little bit with a like a highlighter, I believe. So that's something that you could do sometimes. I always tell you guys to rim the cutouts that have a black border just to make the border pop a little bit, especially if there's just a tiny bit of white showing. And you might want to rim them with a black Sharpie. But yeah, some of these colored cutouts, you could switch them up. Sometimes I've even taken regular black and white cutouts and used a yellow highlighter to make them sort of yellow if I wanted Deadpool to be saying something in particular. You just got to be careful that you don't screw it up in any way so it still looks clean. These I've used a lot, so the edges are just a little bit jagged, but it is what it is. I'm okay with this overall. It's a pretty clean, cropped, and contained scene. So moving on, I just got a package in from Big Bad Toy Store that has Avengers Endgame War Machine, and I've been wanting to do something with them now that I have that head sculpt from my man Adrian Beltran, the Don Cheadle head sculpt, so I'll be getting into that. And I'm on to the next setup. I broke out the Marvel Legends, what was this? Walmart exclusive Thanos, I believe. Haven't used this guy in quite a while. I think I may have only shot him like one time ever. And I was working on this the last night, and I shot a few shots and I posted it up in the ACBA group. Well, I posted one up in the ACBA group, got a little feedback, and a couple of people commented about the temperature of the shot was a little warm. So I went back to the drawing board and I actually added in something that I wanted to add in from the beginning, but was too lazy to break out the parts that I needed. But I made my own little makeshift death here. I used the body of the Marvel Legends Nico figure, I think it is, and put the Star Wars Black Series Emperor Palpatine robe over her. And then I used the head from one of the Danny Moonstar, Karma is her name? I'm not sure, but that head, and just kind of covered it up with the hood real good just so you could kind of see the white skin and the black lipstick. Obviously I used death with her actual flesh toned face rather than a skull. I couldn't find a skull that I may have had around here. Maybe if I do find it, I could shoot a variant, but messed around with the colors a bit. I used my starry backdrop and put some filters and stuff on the lights here, and put some lights directly on the back of the backdrop to light up these starry areas, and I used a little colored light and a lot of adjustments here, but I think I'm happy with the look of this overall. And then I shot a little variant with the Mezco Darkseid, which is another figure I don't break out too often, considering that he's pretty much just a statue or staction figure as we call it. But yeah, maybe I'll shoot one more thing on here. I did get the S.H.Figuarts Avengers Endgame War Machine, and I was trying to shoot with that and Hawkeye and kind of do the scene from when they were going to Vormir in Endgame. But then I realized I didn't have the right Black Widow. I didn't have the most recent Avengers Endgame Black Widow with the red hair with the blonde with the blonde ponytail or blonde braid or whatever, so I still need that figure. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff on the table, a lot of stuff all over the place here. I mean, it's nothing to do really. Everybody's supposed to be quarantined, even though I've still been going to work. But I'm dolo. My daughter's with my parents, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm totally over this little cold or whatever the hell it was that I had. But yeah, man, I'll talk with y'all again tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.